Hi, this is just going to be a video about the pre-earnings move indicator for TradeStation. It works for RadarScreen, chart analysis, and the scanner, and this video is going to focus on the use of the scanner. But basically this indicator can be used to find out if a stock makes a particular move, a repeatable move as it goes into earnings. Sometimes stocks seem to rise a few days before their earnings announcement, and this indicator will let you to see if that's true and see if that's maybe something you could take advantage of. If you have any questions, our email is listed here as well as the website. So you can send us an email or go to the website and look around and see what information you can find about this and other indicators we have. Going to show the legal information here. I would advise you to pause the video and read through this. But basically what we're saying is that everything we do is for educational purposes only, and that there's no advice that's being given, no trading advice, no investing advice. We're not giving any advice to buy or sell anything, and you are fully responsible for all your actions. So we want to make sure that you know what you're doing, and so you should get in touch with the appropriate people, appropriate professionals to help you out. Again, this is for educational purposes only. Okay, let's get going here. You can see I've got a scanner window pulled up in a workspace, and basically I've got a lot of scans, but we'll focus on the pre-earnings move indicator. And let's see, let's go ahead and let's look at how this is formatted here. We'll just start out. You have the name, you can name it anything you want. I usually make a scan for first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, and have an individual scan for each. And I've chosen just to look at all the NASDAQ and New York Stock Exchange stocks. You could do anything you want here, but just an example. The criteria: I'm looking for stocks that have at least a million shares traded, at least $10 in value. And then here's how we have the pre-earnings move indicator. So have to put it in here 4 times to do what I normally do with the scan. Of course, you can make any kind of scan you want. This is let's see. So what we're going to do, the criteria we're scanning for is this Q1 MET criteria set to true. And the inputs we have, I've basically set it up to look for at least 5, for the at most 5 reports, a minimum of at least 3 reports. And we're looking at the 10 days before earnings comes out. And then there's a threshold of 75%. That means that of the 5, or from 3 to 5 reports that are found, at least 75% of them have to be up. So that means that the move 10 days prior to earnings was an overall up move, and so that's 75% of the time it had to move up. And then this threshold is saying the average of those up moves had to be at least 5%. And so that's the criteria that we're scanning for. And if those conditions are met, this indicator is going to be set to true. And that's why we're setting this to true here, to search for these criteria being met. And then also this is a daily indicator, and then I load about 5 years of additional data. And so this is the key that's going to be set to true. This is what we're triggering off of. And then just for display purposes, we're going to show the report in Q1 column, show the average move, and show the minimum move. And again, all these instantiations of the indicator have the exact same settings as this one. So that's important to note, that all 4 of these must have the exact same settings. So after we've run that, I won't run it now. It takes a little bit of time, but we've run it. I ran it just a day ago, and here's what we got. This is just alphabetical. So Alcoa, 100% of the time, in the report that comes out in the first quarter, it had an up move, and the average of those moves was 5.28%, with the minimum being 3%. So Alcoa moved at least 3% the past 5 years going into the earnings report that came out in the first quarter, the 10 days prior to that. And so you can just see here we have quite a list of stocks, but as you can see, every one of them had met the 75% threshold. There's one, 3 out of 4, so still 75%, and they've all had at least an average move of over 5%. And so that's just what the pre-earnings move indicator for TradeStation looks like in the scanner. So I'd encourage you to, if you think this is something useful for you, download the indicator. There's a free trial period. Set it up and see what you get and see if some of these moves are something that you could take advantage of. So again, if you have any questions or comments, the email and website were listed at the start of the video. So please go back there and find our email address and send us anything. And thanks for watching.